Number 24, evaluate the logarithm. We have log base 8 of 512, and just like before, we're going to go ahead and take what our logarithmic expression was, and we're going to set this expression equal to x, and so now we have ourselves an equation. We have a logarithmic equation. We're going to take our equation, rewrite it in exponential form, and to do that, we'll go ahead, follow our path. So we have 8 to the x equals 512. And now what you can do is go to your exponential or exponent root reference sheet. And again, as I've mentioned, these are available in the Student Learning Center on the Gardens campus, and I'm sure on the other campuses as well. If you would like a copy sent to you, just email me and I'll be happy to reply. This is just a PDF I made. So what we're going to do is we're looking for a base of 8. So we want to take the number 8, raise it to some power, some exponent, and get 512. So on your chart, let's go to the number 8, and then as we move to the right, we're raising 8 to different powers. You can see here, 8 to the second power is 64, 8 to the third power is 512, so that's what we're looking for. 8 to the fourth power, 4,096, and so on and so forth. So we just found it. 8 to the third power is 512. So we know that 8 to the, as I said, third power is 512, which means x equals 3, and we're done. But again, let's go ahead and take a look at how we could solve this by taking the log of both sides. So if we, from this step, 8 to the x rather, equals 512, if we took the log of both sides, so log of both sides, taking the log of both sides lets us do is pull that exponent down out front, and so we have x log 8 equals log of 512. We'll divide by the log of 8 on both sides, and we'll get x equals, and for this we'll go to our calculator, and we're saying the log of 512 divided by the log of 8 gives us 3. So again, we end up at the same answer, x equals 3, just two different paths. I think you'll agree the first method that we looked at here, rewriting our logarithmic equation in exponential form, and then using our exponent sheet, our root sheet, to help us solve was much easier. But either way, you end up at the same answer. So it really is user's choice, unless your professor has asked you to do it one way or the other, or maybe another way. All right, but there's number 24, x equals 3.